read in what? I'm just gonna read off of this phone. Let's see. Oh shit! I don't have any more storage. Hold on, let me just transfer some of these things. I think this one. Move. Okay, time to read. Alrighty, what book was it? I know I had a lot of books. Let's read. I wanted to read that one book. Maybe this Japanese grammar would be cool. Okay. Let's try to read it. An easy to understand compact guide to Japanese grammar. The handy book alphabetically introduces the most essential grammatical function words from agaru to zenzen. Each entry is clearly explained in layman's terms and all possible usage is illustrated in helpful example sentences. Ideal for Japanese language students at all levels, it teaches basics to the beginner and serves as an excellent reference for advanced students. Learners will benefit from studying the book on their own from cover to cover, as well as by keeping it on their desk as a supplement to classroom study. Cool. Graduated from Kobe University in 1981 and is currently a graduate student in Japanology at Osaka University. He is a member of the Society for Teaching Japanese as a Foreign Language. Cool. Language learners come with backgrounds and interests as varied as people come in shapes and sizes. To accommodate the burgeoning interest in Japanese language is an equal number of books and learning aids for all levels. One resource that anyone can use, no matter what their level is of Japanese, is a thorough grammar reference. This one is designed for ease of use by the non-linguist, for the non-native speaker and user of Japanese rather than the student of Japanese. Grammatical terminology is kept to a minimum, as are detailed explanations as why words or phrases function as the way they do. Rather, examples, sentences show concretely how and where the key function words are used. It is hoped that this method will be immediately accessible and useful to a wide audience. Use of this reference book doesn't require extensive prior knowledge of grammatical terms, or does it demand the reader learn them. Though, of course, he is not. Oh my goodness, I can't see the words. My phone is not at one is not at a disadvantage for having that knowledge. To look up a word, one simply need to know how to say it, and I'm grateful that romanization of Japanese is easier than spelling in English. Okay. Part 1 includes grammatical function words arranged alphabetically with entries given first in Romanized form, followed by Japanese characters. Each entry includes a brief grammatical description of the word or phrase and several English equivalents. Below that follow sample sentences illustrating various positions within a sentence where the entry, word, or phrase may be used. Within a sentence where the entry, word, or phrase may be used. In these sentences, the author treats the progressive teiru and tai forms of verbs as dictionary forms, as these can be further conjugated. The sample sentences illustrate a wide variety of everyday situations, while some of the English translations of the Japanese may be a bit stilted. This has been done deliberately in the interest of clearly illustrating the grammatical pattern at hand. Other related or similar function words are cross-referenced at the end of each entry. And if the reference occurs in part 2, 2 in parentheses follows. While part 1 is for looking up specifics, part 2 takes a more traditional approach to grammar, examining parts of speech, their general usage, and conjugations. As such, it can be used for further detailed study of a particular part or speech or grammatical usage. Usage is a key word throughout this book, as the author has made a concerted effort to show various nuances of particular Japanese forms. He has also included a detailed cross-reference with part 1. Thus, if one looks up verb forms in part 2, for example, a list of words and phrases in part 1 that are commonly used with each of the verb forms is also provided. A further word about verb forms is in order, consistent with the minimal use of grammatical terminology. The author has not used the traditional terminology for verb forms. One will not find a listing for conditional forms, for example, but rather the ba form and the tara form. Once again, the user need only know how to say something in order to learn more about it. It is hoped that this approach will be found user-friendly, like any systematic approach. However, one must allow time to become accustomed to it. One final note in regard to the prepositions entry in part 2, while other sections list Japanese first, followed by English equivalents. This section alone lists English prepositions first, following them with example sentences illustrating how these may be expressed in Japanese, as these 2, 3, and 4 letter English words function very differently in Japanese. The exceptional treatment of them here is not only justified, but extremely helpful. It is the author's hope that students using this book will make great progress in their study of the Japanese language. He has made every effort to include both everyday and exceptional usage in the example sentences presented here, for in grammar there are no rules without exceptions. Finally, special thanks go to Julie Ietzi and the staff of the Charles E. Tootle Publishing Company for their hard and patient work in editing the English content. Okay, so I only have like 3 minutes? The Dictionary of Grammatical Function Words. Okay, cool. Ageru, verb meaning give. Yes, I learned that. I literally learned ageru. I literally did. Something to a person who is either of equal or lower status. Do something for that kind of person. Sashi ageru is used with a person of higher status or to whom Ageru is used with a person of higher status or to whom the speaker wishes to show respect. Yaru is very informal used instead of this verb. The first person cannot be the recipient. Okay. After noun plus o, what is it? Kono hon o agemasu. Okay. Kono hon o magimasu. That's cool. So kono hon o magimasu. Okay, kono hon o ashiagimasu. Respectful. After te form of verb, kono jitensha o kashite agimasu. Okay. After te form of verb, kono jitensha o kashite agimasu. I lend you this bicycle. So which part is a bicycle? Okay, that's a te form of the verb, but okay. Is the bicycle. Kono jitensha o kashite sashiagimasu. Kono jo ni necklace o katte agimashita. I bought a necklace for her. Aida. Let's see. In between, during, from, through, among, while. Okay, so that's a new word for me. Followed by ni. So what does that say? Aida ni tatte kudasai. Please stand in between. After plus no following.